Writing Your Community is a school-based creative writing residency program for youth with the goals of developing creative and critical thinking skills, promoting a love of reading and writing, and helping students find their voice. In the fall and spring of each year, the Poetry Center places a team of writers in local K-8 classrooms to lead creative writing workshops. Programs are available both during regular class time and out of school time. Schools can select programs in the genres of poetry, fiction, and creative nonfiction. At the end of most residencies, the writing team will help your students create and publish a class anthology or other cumulative project. Each student receives a copy of the book and reads a selection of their work at a celebratory reading. Writing teams are comprised of UA undergraduate and graduate students studying creative writing and/or the humanities at the University of Arizona, and a published professional writer in the community. Participating K-8 students benefit from writing alongside UA college students, someone like themselves who is attending college and using his or her writing skills to create a pathway to employment and engaged citizenry. UA students are simultaneously being mentored by professional writers who bring innovative, contemporary, and culturally authentic literature and writing techniques to the classroom, and serve as another mentor and example of a writer at a different stage of their career.
We're the ones being taught. They're the inspiration. And they heard us walking up the ramp, and you could hear from inside the classroom one of the kids go, "They're here!"
Classroom teachers are also important members of the writing team. They agree to participate in lessons and write alongside their students, manage classroom behavior, develop goals for the program, communicate with parents and school staff, and check in with the writing team on a regular basis, providing guidance and suggestion.
Well, it was really interesting to have somebody come in that had a different perspective about the writing, because it was somebody who was more creative and came up with some really good ideas about what to do with the kids. So they were able to write poetry from day one. They were able to give the kids some encouragement that maybe I would be more critical of, and so it was much more free for them to be able to create the poetry. They were engaged, they were focused on the writing, because it completely tied in with the unit that we were studying.
A typical Writing Your Community residency begins before the writing team even enters the classroom with a planning meeting, which includes classroom teachers, all members of the writing team, and Poetry Center staff. During this meeting, the classroom teachers' goals and the community needs are discussed. Once the planning meeting is complete, the team visits once a week for 6 to 8 weeks.
I think poetry really is a nexus of expression, and I think poetry really allows people to get at a lot of subject matter in ways they wouldn't otherwise. I think poetry provides a vehicle for people to discuss things that are hard for them to discuss in a more direct way. So I think it actually provides students with some powerful emotional tools.
It can be a way to get students to work with each other and to work as a group.
It allows students to develop a voice.
It just kind of resets your brain, and it helps you to just be more alive and I think more relaxed.
Writing creatively, writing poetry, impacts every aspect of their writing skills. And as most teachers know, writing skills are very much linked to critical thinking skills and other measures of academic success.
In addition to exciting students about literature, partner schools receive additional benefits, such as logo recognition on the Poetry Center's website, the chance to have their students' work published in such places as Bear Essential News, the City of Tucson streetcar leaderboards, special exhibits at the Poetry Center, and a published citywide anthology of poetry and prose. To learn more about Writing Your Community residencies or to apply to be a partner school, please visit our website.